Olivia and Ryan are sitting in a coffee shop, discussing the different types of transportation in the U.S.
Ryan, have you ever thought about how many different transportation options we have in the U.S.?
Yeah, it's crazy. We have planes, trains, buses, taxis, subways, and ride-sharing apps like Uber and Lyft.
Right. So, in your opinion, which one is the fastest?
Definitely planes. If you need to travel long distances, a plane is the best option.
Yeah, for sure. But if we're talking about city travel, I think the subway or a taxi is faster than a train.
That's true. A subway is great because it avoids traffic, and taxis can take you directly to your destination.
What about safety? Which transportation do you think is the safest?
I'd say trains and planes are the safest. The accident rate for trains and planes is much lower than for cars.
I agree. Air travel has so many security measures, and trains are very stable. But what about buses?
Buses are safe, but accidents do happen sometimes. Also, it depends on the area. Some cities have really safe public transportation, while others don't.
Yeah, that makes sense. And which one do you think is the most expensive?
Definitely planes. Plane tickets can be really expensive, especially for last-minute flights.
True. And taxis can be expensive too, especially if you're stuck in traffic and the meter keeps running.
Yeah, taxis can be really pricey. That's why a lot of people prefer using Uber or Lyft. Sometimes it's cheaper.
Right. So, which transportation do you use the most?
I mostly use the subway for work because it's cheap and fast. What about you?
I use my car most of the time, but if I go downtown, I prefer the subway or a bus because parking is a nightmare.
Yeah, parking in big cities is so expensive. But when you travel with your family, what transportation do you usually use?
If it's a long trip, we take a plane. But for weekend trips, we usually drive because it's more convenient.
Same. For family trips, driving is great because you can stop whenever you want.
Exactly. Plus, you don't have to worry about luggage restrictions like on a plane.
Good point. Do you ever take trains for traveling?
Sometimes. The Amtrak trains are comfortable, and they're a good option if you don't want to drive long distances.
Yeah, I've taken Amtrak before. It's more relaxing than driving, and you don't have to worry about traffic.
Right, but it's not always the fastest. If I need to go to another state quickly, I'd still choose a plane.
Same here. So, if you had to choose one mode of transportation for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
That's hard. I think I'd choose a car. It gives me freedom to go anywhere, anytime. What about you?
I'd pick the subway. It's fast, cheap, and I don't have to worry about gas prices.
Good choice. I guess it really depends on where you live and your lifestyle.
Exactly. Every transportation has its pros and cons.
Yep, but for now, let's walk. I think that's the cheapest transportation.
True. Let's go.